everything had to be taken from me. The things I love, my family, my two siblings, my father, and I've shared very candidly about the losses I've experienced, but also the recovery journey. And so that recovery journey was like a treasure hunt, going down into the depth of the depth of the sea of Sendra D within. I was scuba diving in sometimes the darkest waters on this plane of existence to find the greatest treasures I could possibly imagine. The greatest treasures are most of the times the unexpected treasures. So for me, one of those treasures happened to be my voice. Yes, my voice. I have become very articulate in the world of sobriety. And I personally believe that sobriety is intertwined with luxury. How wonderful it is when we can have a clear mind to really appreciate the things that are all around us. For instance, today I was doing a photo shoot on the water, and the sky was so clear, so blue. Yet, two steps away, there were thunderstorms. And I thought it was going to be ruined. I thought it was over. So I said to the photographer, I told you it was going to rain. But isn't that life? You get some sunshine and then you get the rain. It's all good. And it always ends up for the highest good of everyone. Isn't it wonderful when we can have the logic, the understanding that the clouds always part for the sun to shine? Isn't it wonderful when we have the resilience to withstand the storms of life? Isn't it wonderful when we can just be so present to know that the darkest moments, the darkest nights of the soul will pass? Whatever it is, whether it is the loss of a loved one, whether it is the loss of a fortune, whether it is the loss of health, whatever it is, whether it is the loss of a marriage, whatever loss it is, it seems so dark. Yet, underneath that cloud of uncertainty, I guarantee you there is goodness. So that's when you need to build that resilience and build that conviction that you are worthy of good things happening to you. And this experience is just fleeting, it is passing. And you just have to know that whatever you're seeing around you that other people have, that other people are experiencing, that's great and that's good for them. But it doesn't take away from your own benefits, your own fortunes, your own wealth, because luxury is within. I guarantee you that. And when we really absorb this, understand it, and become one with it, you can look around and applaud the people around you to say, well done. Look, that happened for you. I'm having my own journey. I came to understand that even though sometimes I seem to be a little bit more lacking than average person, the family members passing and choosing recovery over fortune sometimes can look bleak because you choose more harmony than chaos. And trust me, I know chaos because when I chose to have a more spiritual life, I was working at a bank. I was extremely successful. I was determined to just go out and make a mark on the world. But when you set out to do this without the understanding of who you truly are and whose you truly are, then all you create, you may have some temporary successes, wins, but in the overall picture, it's going to be hit and miss and it's going to be a bit of chaos. And I see that around the world, people with good intentions, without making a decision to say, as I'm traveling this journey, I'm going to make sure that I bring all the goodness that I can. And that's really the journey to cultivate that sense of harmony, that sense of gratitude, that sense of just knowing that there is goodness. Wherever I step, there's goodness. And I want to be part of that goodness.